Hello! Today we will be talking about lights, and especially for your homemade YouTube studio. And for that reason I have 4 different lights with me. One, my trust and true ring light that I bought off of Amazon for about 80 bucks about 3 to 4 years ago. Then we have a light box, a soft box with a light bulb in it that I bought in a bundle off of Amazon for about 80 bucks as well 10 years ago. It had 2 lights, 3 lights in it, single light bulb, and that's it. Then we have a single light bulb in a basic light fixture, light fixture, and we have the Amaran 60D, the most professional light in the bunch. And I basically thought, why not compare the 4 lights, so you have a better understanding of what kind of light you should get for your YouTube setup. And every time the camera is looking at me from this angle, while the light is directed at me from 45, more or less, 45 degree angle. Camera settings. So let's get this. I'm sorry for the shake. I'm coming at the tail. Let's get the technical things out of the way first. Camera settings. ISO 200. White balance set to 5600 Kelvin. Aperture at f2.8. Shutter at 1/50, and I'm shooting on the Tamron 17-28 with an ND filter on top of it. So that's basically it. Let's see if I can. Let's keep it at this. Not as dark as I like it, but looks decent. I've tried to block out all natural light. So let me demonstrate by turning this light off real quick. So this is the lighting setup in here. Unfortunately, I can't get it any lighter or darker, but well, this will work. So let's turn this back on. The features of the different lights. The ring light, this is a newer one. The brand name is newer. Is dimmable, and I'd say that about here would be my sweet spot for this light. And this is this lighting setup I've been using for this channel since the beginning. Bad thing, you can't tell at what percentage of lighting you are, so you basically have to fiddle around with it each time again, because there's no indicator on what kind of lighting intensity you have. So I'd say this looks, for me on my little monitor up there, like what I would shoot for with a 1 light setup. I could move it a bit to this side so that my dark side here is a bit more illuminated, but for the sake of this video, that's fine. So this is what you get with the ring light. Let's switch it up to the light bulb setting. Now you're looking at the single light bulb setup. This is with the diffusion cloth, and this is it without the diffusion cloth. Obviously it looks nicer with the diffusion cloth. So this is the lighting intensity you get out of this light. You can't dim it, you can't enhance it, you can't make it lighter, brighter, darker, whatever, you can't. It's, as well as the ring light, only powered by cable, so no portability. And well, this is what you get. Price wise, it's the cheapest of the bunch. Probably you get a single one for like 20 bucks on Amazon, or like I did a couple of years ago, for 80 or 90 bucks you get 3 of those. And to be honest, I've used this exact light for paid video shoots in the past, and I've never had a complaint. So this is a professional light by all intents and purposes. Always depends on how you use it. But this more than the other should move it a bit more to the side, so my face is more evenly lit. And I probably need to get it a bit closer from the front. No, there's a table in the way, so this is what you get. Yeah. If you're starting out, I'd get this one because it's the softest light. It has a diffusion. The Ringlight doesn't have a diffusion, a proper diffusion at least, and it just works. It's nice to look at and it works. Softbox with a light bulb. Now the next light. Now you're looking at the Amaran 60D, which stands for daylight. There's an X version, which stands for bicolor, but I got the daylight version, works fine for me. I only use daylight light anyway. The nice thing about this light is, for one, it has an app you can control it with. Now I'm at 50% brightness, and let's bump it up to 100%. And this is quite bright. I think that about 80% is the sweet spot. Yeah, 80% looks about right. And I could turn this a bit, move a bit. Yeah. So anyways, the light should, in any scenario, be a bit more to my left. But this is the light you get from the Amaran 60D. It costs about 200 bucks, and you need a softbox and preferably, like I did, a honeycomb grid to get this kind of light. And this is basically what it looks like. The nice thing, as I said, is that it's dimmable and you can power it via battery. So that's the reason. Come on, focus. Focus. Yes, here we are. That's the reason I've got this light in the first place, so I could use it with batteries. I've never used the app, by the way. I've just installed it. And it's a great light. But it has a fan, and I don't know if you can hear it, but I'll be quiet for a second. Maybe you can pick it up. I can hear it, but you probably can't hear it because there's the light fixture between you, microphone, and the fan. So this is lighting setup number 3, and probably the one I will be using going forward because it's the most versatile, and honestly I think it looks the best. And besides that, it is actually color accurate, whatever that means. But this is 5600 Kelvin. I've set the camera to 5600 Kelvin, so the light my camera picks up is actually the light this light emits. So last light on the list is our smallest contender. It's basically a normal light fixture with a light bulb in it. The bare minimum basic for lighting your one light YouTube setup. Well, now you're looking at the one light bulb light fixture, and as you can see nothing. Not strong enough, not good enough, not worth it. Another thing, the cable from the actual fixture isn't properly long enough, so I had to get an extension cable to make it work. Anyways, obviously this light is a no-go, and maybe you can use it if you put it on right beside you. Hang on. As of a lack of a proper, sorry, I'm looking at the monitor. As a lack of stand, I'm holding it in my hand. This is what it looks like, and yeah, nope, yeah, not gonna work. Don't use one of those. They're probably not. No, they don't even work as a background light. They're just garbage. Don't waste your money on those. Alright, so now with proper lighting again. Guess which light this is? Correct, it's the Ringlight. For ease of use, I've just put the Ringlight back up again. And this is the Ringlight at full power, shining at me from a 45-degree angle. Basically, more or less. Anyways, let's do a little recap to help you along the journey of picking the right light for your YouTube setup. Given the fact that you intend to do a one light setup like I'm doing. I'm a lazy videographer when it comes to my own videos. 3 categories: price, ease of use, quality of the light. Now, when it comes to price, I think that the Ringlight is unbeatable because you get a dimmable light for about 20 bucks more. You get one that is able to be battery powered, and it's set up and stored in a nice pouch easily, quickly and efficiently. And you can basically do everything with it. This is the price. No. Yeah, here we go. So, for price, number 1, the Ringlight. Number 2 would go to the light bulb with the softbox. You get it for 40 bucks one, or 20 bucks even, depends on what kind of no-name brand you're using. And last place goes to the Amaran COB 60D, which comes in at about 200 bucks. And of course you get a lot more features with that, but it's price. Second category, ease of use, one that is really important to me because I don't like to get on a set and spend 2 hours setting up lights. Again, number 1, ease of use, it's the Ringlight. You plug it in, turn it on, dim it to the amount you want, and you're done. Number 2, ease of use would be the light fixture with the light bulb and the softbox and diffusion, because you simply, it's so quick to set up, and the quality of light in comparison to how long it takes you to set it up is great. And I've used it professionally in the past. It's easy to set up, quick to mount together, and you're done. Hang on, I'll demonstrate. So there's no need to see me, all you have to see is this light fixture. Now basically this is it, and you put it on the light stand here, and then it stands, and there's not much more to it. So basically you rip off this front, take out the light bulb, hang on, put it in the light. Then on the inside, hang on, you have this little knob, you pull it, and then you just wrap this around, and you're done. You got this little pouch here where you just slip it in. You use your diffusion cloth, put it on top of it. Done. Your light comes in this little box, you just put it in. Styrofoam box goes into a bigger paper box. Nice, secure, easy. You have these 2 items and you're done. That's it, nothing else. This is your lighting setup. You can go on a professional shoot, just put it on a light stand and you're good to go. Now, last place when it comes to ease of use, obviously, is the Amaran 60D. Not because of the light itself, but because of the light dome you have to put on top of it to make it actually soft, because otherwise you simply have a ugly light. Hang on, I can demonstrate. Now, this is the light. This little item here is the $200 Amaran 60D. Here's the V-mount plate. Here's a little knob to do it. And I'm gonna save the time of making some B-roll because I literally am running out of time before I have to go somewhere. And that's it. This is the light. So to deassemble it, you have to screw this one out, put it aside. You have to undo this one here, and seems like this little thing here is uneven and coming off. Well, so much for quality control. Then you got this line, and you put all of that into this box where it fits neatly. So, and well, to basically put it in there, you use it as such with the bonus mount and put it in here somehow. Here's like this. Then you take these little things, and this is supposed to go in here, and this is supposed to be, oh, you have to screw these screws right in. And sorry for the image to be that underexposed, but the light isn't really shining on it. So this goes here. This is a little diffusion cloth you can actually put on top of your light fixture to have it yeah, a bit diffused. Never used this. Now take this one out, take this one out, this goes in here. Now you're left with this gigantic power cord. I think it's about, I don't know, long. So let's see, how does this, and the fun begins, putting it back together as it's supposed to be. So this was in here, no, this was in here, and this is actually the first time I've been using the power cord, because I was afraid of the hassle I will have to face in order to put it back together. And I wasn't wrong, yay! So put this in here somehow. This goes there. No, it doesn't fit. Does it fit here? No, it doesn't. Oh, for fuck. How the heck am I supposed to get this right here? Okay, of course. No, can't go in there. Obviously. Yes, this is obvious. So, how? Yes, no, yes, maybe. Oh, come on. I feel like one of those commercials where you struggle with big talks and some random ways. Have you always struggled with putting your back together? This is the solution, the ultimate blah blah blah. And then you offer some ridiculous gadget or ridiculous price. You don't need because you never unravel this thing anyways. How does it? Okay, honestly, I'm at a loss. I should have made a screenshot of how the box is packaged before I took it out. Yes. No. Oh, that's good. What? Let's keep going. Fuck. No. Come on. This is not good. I think you use this one for the see. And this is and this is and this is so you move. Yes. No. Oh, fuck. Where's this supposed to go now? I thought I had it. Shit. Well, as you can see, it doesn't work. Fuck. So from now on, this little item will live in my backpack. As you can see, ease of use is not in favor of the Amaran 60D, especially if you have to use the cord. And this was only the light. We still have this bad boy. And to set this up is as much of a hassle as it is to put up the 60D. So ease of use, no thank you. Third category, the light. I can't tell because I haven't looked at the light now, well yet. What I can say is that it's nice to actually control the light remotely, but I've never really used that anyways, so it's a nice to have, but doesn't matter to me. Light quality, you can judge for yourself, and that basically wraps up this video because honestly I'm done after fiddling around for 20 minutes. Yep, 20 minutes trying to get all the cables back into the box. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.